What's going on, Seaport? It's Pac-Man Jones of Savannah Seaport News. Now, this week, a woman was found guilty in the murder of a 32-year-old man by the name of Theron Robbins in 2016. Now, on June the 9th, 2016, just before 10:30 p.m., police were called to a shooting at the intersection of East 33rd Street and Atlantic Avenue. According to one of the witnesses that took stand Wednesday, Johnny Lovett, Theron Robbins, and Robbins' 10-year-old son were riding along with Lovett on the way to sell weed to someone living near the East 33rd and Atlantic Street. Lovett went inside the home with Robbins, and his son stayed out in the car, the son of Robbins. When Lovett came outside, he saw that Robbins and Shanika Dunbar arguing. Now, witness testimony reveals that Robbins allegedly pointed a gun at Dunbar's sister's head days before his death. During that argument, the lead prosecutor made the argument that Dunbar saw her chance for street justice, and Mr. Lovett testified that when we came out the yard, they were already going at it. That's when me and the other person tried to get between them to break them up. And also, evidence showed that Dunbar and the victim quarreled before she shot him once in the shoulder, then a second time to the head from closer up. The fatal shooting was witnessed by Dunbar's then 10-year-old nephew, who was in the car at the scene, but the child still seen the murder even though the child was still in the car. The location from where the car was to the murder was relatively close. So she also testified, well, Miss Dunbar also testified that she was not aware that her nephew was in the car, and she was arguing that she said that she knew that Robbins carried a weapon and saw it in his waistband. And in her words, that she said, "I seen him grab for his waistband and I did the same thing," she said, adding that she had a gun because of the high crime area where she lived. And her lawyer had claimed self-defense, but the judge and the jury was not buying the self-defense because they figured out that, dude allegedly pointed a gun to her sister's head, days before and was arguing with her or something like that. But pretty much, she is guilty of murder and possession of a firearm in the commission of a crime. She won't get sentenced until October the 17th. This is just an update I just want to give to y'all. I haven't talked about this since I started my YouTube channel. That's when I started off in 2016 in the summer. And it's definitely a tragic situation, not only because a woman killed the man, but a 10-year-old boy witnessed this. It does so many unlimited things to the child's psyche. It messes up how that child views other people. It messes up how that child views relationships, friendships, family, over time, witnessing a murder like this, and this is going to have some, I'm pretty sure it's going to have some mental stress and effects on this 10-year-old boy if he hasn't got the therapy that he needed just to, get over this, watching and witnessing his father being murdered. But that's all for right now. It's Pac-Man Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and stay blessed, Seaport.